Calaroga Shark Media. Hello and welcome to Romance Weekly. This episode is titled Puppy Love.
In a world filled with wagging tails and bright, eager eyes, two puppies found themselves in the cozy confines of a local animal shelter. Max, a spirited golden retriever with a heart as pure as his silky fur, and Bella, a gentle beagle with eyes that spoke volumes, found themselves neighbors in this temporary home. From the moment they met, there was an unspoken bond, a connection that transcended the bars separating them. Their days began with hopeful glances towards the door, each visitor a potential forever family. Yet as the sun would set, they found solace in their shared dreams, their barks and whimpers a secret language only they understood. They promised each other that, no matter where life took them, they would never forget the bond they shared. Fate, it seemed, was listening. On a day when the sun painted golden hues across the sky, a young couple, Sarah and Tom, walked into the shelter. They had recently moved into their first home, a cozy cottage with a sprawling backyard, and felt it was missing the pitter-patter of little paws. As they toured the shelter, they were drawn to the unmistakable joy radiating from Max and Bella. Watching the puppies play, their laughter mingling with the pups' excited barks, it was clear this was a family meant to be together. Sarah and Tom didn't hesitate. "We'll take both," they announced, their decision made. Max and Bella's eyes lit up as if they knew this was their moment, the beginning of a new chapter. The ride home was filled with anticipation. Max, ever the explorer, watched the world pass by through the window, while Bella nestled close to Sarah, offering gentle licks as if to say thank you. Upon arriving at their new home, the puppies were greeted with warmth and love. Toys dotted the living room, and two new beds awaited them. But Max and Bella only had eyes for each other, their tails wagging in unison. As days turned into weeks, and weeks into months, Max and Bella grew. They explored every nook and cranny of their home, chased each other around the sprawling backyard, and basked in the sun's embrace. Their personalities shone brightly, Max with his boundless energy and knack for mischief, and Bella with her soothing presence and wise, knowing eyes. One sunny afternoon, Sarah decided to bake some homemade dog treats for Max and Bella. The aroma of peanut butter and pumpkin filled the air, drawing the attention of two eager pups. Placing the treats on the counter to cool, Sarah stepped out of the kitchen, leaving Max and Bella to stare longingly at the counter. Max, ever the schemer, nudged Bella with his nose, signaling his plan. With the grace of a seasoned accomplice, Bella positioned herself near the counter, her big, pleading eyes keeping watch. Max, using Bella as a boost, managed to jump high enough to snag the bag of treats. With the prize in his mouth, they scampered off, sharing their stolen bounty in a quiet corner of the living room. When Sarah returned to find the counter empty and two guilty-looking pups licking crumbs off their noses, she couldn't help but laugh. The sight of Max and Bella sitting side by side, tails wagging in unison, eyes filled with mischief and love, was a reminder of their deep bond. They might have been partners in crime, but at their core, they were simply two pups sharing a love so strong, not even the tastiest of treats could come between them. Sarah and Tom would often find themselves watching, enchanted, as Max and Bella played. The pups had a way of turning ordinary moments into magic, their joy infectious, their bond unbreakable. They celebrated their first birthday with a party, complete with a puppy cake and dozens of photos, capturing the moment their little family became whole. The seasons changed, painting their world in shades of orange and gold, then white and silver. Max and Bella's adventures continued, from leaping into piles of autumn leaves to leaving paw prints in the winter's first snow. Each season brought new experiences, new joys, and new challenges, but through it all, their love remained constant. One spring morning, as the world awoke to the promise of new beginnings, Sarah and Tom announced that their family was growing. Max and Bella, ever intuitive, seemed to understand, offering extra cuddles and companionship. When baby Lily arrived, their family's circle of love expanded. Max took on the role of protector, always by Lily's side, while Bella became her guide, teaching her the wonders of the world around them. Years passed, filled with laughter, love, and the occasional mischief. Max and Bella watched as Lily grew, her first steps, her first words, all milestones shared with her furry siblings. They were there for her first day of school, waiting patiently by the window until she returned home. Her stories of the day met with wagging tails and loving eyes. One stormy night, as lightning flashed and thunder rumbled, Bella found herself trembling under the bed. The loud noises frightened her, sending her seeking refuge in the quietest, darkest place she could find. Max, noticing Bella's absence by his side, set off in search of her. Finding her cowering under the bed, Max did something remarkable. Instead of barking or trying to coax her out, he simply lay down beside her, his body pressed against the bed's edge, offering silent support. As the storm raged on outside, Max's presence seemed to calm Bella. Gradually, her trembling ceased, and she ventured out from under the bed, snuggling close to Max. Together, they found a cozy spot in the living room, where Max continued to comfort Bella, licking her face gently whenever a particularly loud clap of thunder echoed through the house. Their humans, witnessing this tender scene, were moved by the depth of empathy and love shared between Max and Bella. It was a powerful reminder that love, in its purest form, is about being there for one another, offering comfort and security in moments of fear. Max and Bella's bond was more than just playful companionship. It was a profound connection that brought them closer, especially when one needed the other the most. These anecdotes capture the essence of Max and Bella's love, a bond filled with moments of partnership, comfort, and unwavering support, painting a picture of a love that truly makes every moment sweeter. As Max and Bella entered their golden years, their pace may have slowed, but their spirits remained as youthful as ever. They had lived a life full of love, adventure, and companionship. Sarah and Tom often reflected on the day they walked into the shelter, not knowing that they were about to meet their best friends, their loyal companions through life's journey. One evening, as the family gathered in the backyard, watching the sunset paint the sky in hues of pink and orange, Sarah whispered, "We were meant to find each other, weren't we?" Max and Bella, lying side by side, looked up with eyes that held the wisdom of years, the joy of shared experiences, and the depth of their unspoken bond. In their twilight years, Max and Bella remained inseparable, their days filled with gentle walks, long naps in the sun, and the unwavering love of their family. They had come into this world as two souls seeking love, and had found it in each other and in the family that chose them both.
Romance Weekly is a Calaroga Shark Media production, written and hosted by AI McIntyre, produced by Mark Francis. Executive producers Mark Francis and John McDermott.
Calaroga Shark Media.